Yesterday, a procurement manager filtered delayed in suppliers. The warehouse team checking the low inventory available. Finance team checking expensive items parallel inside the Excel. Same Excel file, three different departments. Complete chaos, filter change, code broke, and people got confused. And the funny thing, there should not exist any problem. Because inside the Excel, there is an inbuilt function called sheet view. Today, in this series, I'm going to show you how to use that more effectively. If in case you are in HR department, managerial role, right, supply chain, and different department where your Excel get shared with the other resources to avoid conflicts, how we can work more effectively, I can show you. Professionals use it without any conflict. So without further ado, let's quickly start.
Look at this problem. I'm working inside a shared supply chain Excel file. I filtered only critical suppliers, but suddenly somebody changed my filters. Okay. And now my data is different. Rows disappeared, everything changed. If you work in logistic, procurement, warehouse, planning, inventory management, this probably happens to you every day. And today I will show you an Excel feature that completely solves this problem. It's called sheet view. Okay, so let's understand the real problem first. Okay, in supply chain companies, multiple people use the same Excel file. For example, procurement team checks supplier, warehouse teams checks inventory, logistic team checks shipments, finance team checks cost, but everyone uses different filters. Now watch what happens. Okay, so procurement filters this kind of countries over here. You can see it at the top, right? Now here status we are seeing the delayed over here. Okay, this is the delayed one. Logistic filters delayed for shipments. Now sort inventory largest to smallest. Finance sorts inventory from values to this thing, right? So this is how we can see largest to smallest like this. Okay, see here filter has been removed automatically, and now everyone's screens changes. This creates a confusion, mistakes, and reporting problems. Okay, now I will quickly show you one of the workaround over here. Okay, go to the view tab over here. If in case your cursor is here in the home ribbon tab, okay, or maybe insert, draw, or maybe any other particular ribbon tab, no need to worry. You just have to simply go at the top view section. Okay, here is the view ribbon. There are the options available called sheet view over here. You will find sheet view. Okay, most Excel users never use this feature, but for teams this is extremely powerful for the collaboration. Okay, so I'll click on this option view, then sheet view, and then click on this option called new. Okay, so this is the new sheet view for me, right? The moment I click on this option, now I will create my own private view. Okay, so Excel creates a personal workspace. Now my filters will not affect other people. Okay, if I filter it out like this, Control Shift L, okay, here I'll filter the critical, status will be critical, right? Now I can analyze only critical suppliers over here. Okay, and if I filter the country over here, any one country, Switzerland in this case, okay, without changing the spreadsheet for others. Okay, this is the biggest advantage of sheet view, folks. Cool. Now procurement team example. Okay, I'll just remove this filter, but before I doing that, what I'm going to do is I'll save this. Now the procurement team example. Okay, I'll just remove the filter over here. Okay, let's use a real supply chain scenario over here. Create a new sheet view, and I will call this as a different view altogether. So here I will say procurement view. Okay, enter, and once I do it, I'll create a procurement view now. So filter will be, okay, Control Shift Alt DFF, or maybe Control Shift L. Here I'm doing a delayed suppliers. Okay, these are the delayed one basically, and long lead time for me. Okay, so long lead time in my case like this. Okay, just for a hypothetical example I'm keeping over here. Procurement teams usually monitor delayed suppliers, okay, long lead times, and critical vendors, and that's how I have filtered it out. Okay, over here. Now procurement team can only focus on supplier which is at risk, right? And that's how they have created the view over here. Perfect. Now I'll go here and click on this option view 1 over here. Okay, and since we are creating the new view again, I will ensure that I'll click on this new sheet view over here, and for warehouse we can create that. So here I'll say new view, and I'll call this as a warehouse view. Okay, and hit a enter button over here. Okay, now let's create a warehouse view, which is filter inventory. Okay, so inventory is this. I want to filter it out, and below 2000 I will keep it. Warehouse managers take care of low inventory. Okay, so this is how I have kept it like this. Low inventory, stock shortages, replenishment risk, sort inventory smallest to largest, and you can see it like this over here, which is smallest to largest, and that's how we can check the overall status over here. They can focus only on urgent inventory problem. Can also create for the logistic team example. Okay, creating a logistic view, again to the logistic view, and delayed air freight, okay, long lead times, so on and so forth. Watch this carefully. Okay, on the screen, if I click on this option and let's say procurement view, I can see only procurement view over here. Likewise, if I go here and click on this option called warehouse view, I can see only the warehouse view, right? And that's how beautifully, you don't have to always go there and create any kind of an automation script or maybe any VBAs. Okay, at sheet view itself you can create your own and see the views, warehouse views, procurement views, okay, and any different views loaded already or maybe saved in the sheet view itself. Same spreadsheet, different departments, different analysis, no conflict. This is why sheet view is very powerful. Okay, tips for you as a productivity tips, folks. When you press Control N and you are adding this kind of an data in your Excel spreadsheet, if you go at the top and check this option, it is a disable for you. Why it is disable and how to enable this option? It's a very simple task. First, you have to add your data over here, whatever data you add. So in my case, suppose I'm taking the example of this. Okay, copy this and Control N, and suppose I will hypothetically adding this example over here, right? Even if I paste that data, I can see this has been disabled over here at the top in the view ribbon tab. To get that enable, what I have to do, I have to simply click on this option share. Okay, and then I have to save this workbook over here. Let's say logistic demo and save it. Once I save that, I can see this window has been moving like this. Okay, and I can see this been enabled over here, right? But don't rely on that directly, because we have to first share this with the participants who are going to consume this, right? So here in my case, I'm going to add my another email ID. Okay, and let's say send, delete this and send. So now I have given the appropriate accesses, which is edit access and view as well. Okay, so for this, it's a edit access. And once it is done, now I can see it has been enabled over here. Cool. Now here, what exactly we have? We have this sheet view options. Okay, we have new sheet view. Here we have the exit sheet view. And then this is the keep sheet view, something like that, right? So if I again go here, apply the filter, okay, and click on this option new sheet view, okay, and let's say critical and only those kind of SKUs, which is these two SKUs I need, and only need the USA part, and I'll call this as a important. Okay, keep it important, and let's go ahead and create a new view. Okay, remove this filter, and here I'll just say filter it out, and a couple of more filters. Okay, and we'll call this as a test view. Okay, just for the demo purpose, I'm showing you over here how to enable, disable, and how to toggle with the views. So once it is done, I'm just simply click on this option called default view, and I want to see the important view, and I'll simply click on this important view. And that's how beautifully you can see the important information in the same Excel workspace, right? And again, the pro tip, you can also convert this into a table. Okay, your data should be in table. Just press the Control T to get the appropriate information on a real time, right? For now, we haven't created this into a table, but yeah, just productivity tips for you. You have to always keep this your data into a table and work accordingly. So common mistakes. Mistake number one, okay, using normal filters in shared files. Use normal filter. This changes everyone's screen. Mistake number two, not naming sheet views properly. We have seen it over here, right? That's how we see it. And if I minimize that and see it over here, I can see the different views over here. View 1, view 2. This is very unpredictable, right? We can't gauge it what exactly it is, right? So if I click on this procurement view, I can understand, okay, so procurement team is working on this particular view, so I can gauge it accordingly. Okay, rename views properly. Mistakes number 3, okay, not using the table. Right now we haven't created that table over here, but a recommended tip for you folks, use a tables always. Okay, switch between views one last time, which is this, to test it before you share with your logistic team. Okay, today we learn why shared Excel files become a chaotic, how sheet view solves the real business problem, how different departments can work independently, and how supply chain teams can collaborate more efficiently. Now here in this example, we have take the example of supply chain, but in your case, maybe you are from public safety department, trust and safety department, okay, and you are working with the, or maybe HR department for that matter, right? You are tagging the exit FTEs, okay, exit employees, right, and the status of those employees. You can use it this sheet view and create a view accordingly. Okay, so you can create as a PMO view, right, your HR view, your manager view, so on and so forth. You can do it. Okay, if you learn something new, like the video, subscribe and comment below. Does your company will struggle with shared Excel files? If you want next, I can also make videos on Excel dashboards, Power Query, inventory dashboards, supply chain KPI reporting, and advanced Excel automation. With that note, this is Vinod signing off from this video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day ahead.